This big-mouthed pelican in front of him wants to capture a pigeon alive, but soon he found out his darn husband actually pulled off a move like the limbo microstep. A pitiful pigeon was scooped into his mouth by the big beak. Enviously, he quickly approached his darn husband, asking him to hand over the pigeon in exchange for a free back massage. But the steel bro straight male big-mouthed pelican just ignored him and fled to the edge of the pond with the pigeon. At this point, the shameless mother pelican actually followed him to the pond, continuing to demand the pigeon. The steel bro straight male, now defending its food, had to tighten the valve speed, but he soon found out the Dharma body actually blocked the pigeon's path to its stomach. Can the big-mouthed pelican swallow the pigeon in one go? Let's continue watching. The poor pigeon, still struggling desperately in the big-mouthed pelican's beak, but the big-mouthed pelican persistently clamped its teeth, leaving no gap for the pigeon to escape. As the bird with the biggest beak in the bird world, apparently the big-mouthed pelican thought not swallowing the pigeon in one gulp would make the seagulls next door laugh at him, saying he has a big mouth for nothing. He kept shaking his neck continuously, seemingly trying to crush the pigeon alive before swallowing it into his stomach. But it's worth mentioning, although the pelican has a big beak, it doesn't have teeth in its mouth. It can only suffocate the pigeon in its beak with continuous neck movements and bending its head down. Then it can slowly mouth the pigeon into its face. But at this point, the pigeon obviously doesn't give up, still resilient in the pelican's beak, making its final effort. Suddenly, the big-mouthed pelican almost let the pigeon escape, but thanks to its swift reaction, it once again caught the pigeon in its beak. With the continuous shaking of the big-mouthed pelican's neck, the poor pigeon soon lost its strength to struggle, helplessly watching. It's about to be swallowed whole by the big-mouthed pelican. At that moment, the big-mouthed pelican's long neck helped block the pigeon's path into its stomach. However, the big-mouthed pelican at this point, how could it let go of the prey already in its mouth, still vigorously shaking its neck, trying to cut off the pigeon's breathing? As expected, not long after, the helpless pigeon remained motionless, allowing the big-mouthed pelican to manipulate it. In the blink of an eye, the pigeon was swallowed into the pelican's throat. Subsequently, the big-mouthed pelican shook its neck even more vigorously. The poor pigeon finally slowly entered its stomach.